Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. I'm mostly Darklink and today what I have for you guys is a basalt farm. Now as always we'll go over how this farm works, what materials you'll need, and then I'll show you how to make it. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It allows me to grow my channel and continue to make more videos like this for you guys. So, basalt farms. Basalt farms are really quite simple. They seem like they could be complicated, but they're really not. So all we got is we have some blue ice here, and then we have some soul soil here. And just to make sure, soul soil, not soul sand. If you have soul sand here, you're gonna have a bad time. So one last time, soul soil, and then we have lava. So what exactly happens is this lava flows to in between this blue ice and soul soil, and when it does, it turns into basalt. Now we do have to have it configured in such a way where the lava touches the blue ice over soul soil. If you don't, like, you can have the blue ice off to the side if you want to, but it has to touch the blue ice and the lava has to be over soul soil. If not, then, well, we don't get basalt. And you can build this farm in either the overworld, another, the end, wherever you want. But for best results, you're going to want to build it in the nether. And that is because of the way that lava flows in the nether. So since lava flows super fast, we can set up a farm where we have a pickaxe with efficiency 5 on breaking, and then we have a haste beacon nearby, and it allows us to do something like this. Now, if you wanted to just sit here in AFK, you could just look down one lane like so. But if you have the ability to go back and forth like this, you will get a lot more drops. Now, the farm itself isn't that expensive except for the blue ice, but getting to the point where you're this efficient is a bit hefty because you do need a beacon with haste nearby, and then you also do need a really good pickaxe with efficiency 5 on it. If you don't have a beacon like I do over here, then you honestly only need like maybe 2-3 deep. But if you plan on getting a beacon, or you have the ability to get a beacon and you have a really good pick, I would highly recommend a setup like this. Now this farm is inspired by a Shulkercraft farm, which was improved upon by UForce using a design by Big Booty 17. All three of those videos are going to be in the description down below. So if you want to check them out, please go ahead and do so. All of them are really awesome farms. Yeah, let's go ahead and show you guys how to make this. Alright, so materials you're going to need. You're going to need 2 chests, 10 hoppers, 10 slabs, 2 pieces of glass. This does need to be a transparent block, 10 minecarts with hoppers, 10 rails, 18 building blocks, 10 pistons, 2 blocks of redstone. Now these pistons and redstone, these are going to be temporary to smash our soul soil into our minecart hoppers. 10 blue ice, 10 soul soil, 2 scaffolding. I do recommend 16 temporary blocks of some sort, 10 lava buckets. Now you can get away with just 2, but I highly recommend 10 because it'll make your farm a bit more efficient. And then eventually you will need a pickaxe, diamond, or netherite with efficiency 5. Alright, so first we're going to build the collection system. So go ahead, put down your double chest like so, and then out the back of it, we're going to put our 10 hoppers like so. Now this collection system, we can change it up a bit if we really wanted to. So if you wanted to, you could have a series of chests off to the side over here, and these hoppers feeding into these hoppers. I prefer having all my items going into one spot, which is why I have it like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lay down a set of tracks on one side like so, and then we're going to come out the back, put 2 blocks like that, and then over our chest we're going to put our 2 pieces of glass. Now we're going to set in our first set of minecart hoppers like so, and then we're going to go ahead, temporary block, slab, 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 and now we're going to knock out the rails underneath these hoppers. Now the reason why we're doing it one side at a time and we're making sure these slabs are in place is if we don't, we could have some chaos with the minecart hoppers going all over the place. So be aware of that. Okay, now that we got that all set in, we're going to go ahead, lay down our other set of tracks. Then we're going to start putting in hoppers, and you're going to notice that these ones might move around a bit. So this is the chaos that I was talking about, that if you don't have all this in place already, you're going to have a bad time. Go ahead, get those all in. And now we need to get slabs in on this side, Go ahead, break the temporary block. So all of our slabs should be used now. And then go ahead and knock out these rails like so. And now all of our minecart hoppers should be in place. All right, next we're going to get the soul soil in. So go ahead, temporary block, and then soul soil over our first set of minecart hoppers. Fill this all in. Now we should have something that looks like this. Next, we're going to do temporary block, knock out this first temporary block. And then from down here, we're going to look like so that way we get our hopper pointing down like that. And then from this point, you should be able to, looking at the corner here, get in the other 5 hoppers. And then we just got to come around here, temporary block, and then same thing on this side. And then once we got that all in, should have something like that. Can knock out those temporary blocks. Now we just need to come back, use our redstone block, and just slowly go around until we can make sure all the soul soil has been pushed in to our minecart hoppers. Once all the soul soil has been pushed in, go ahead, take the pistons out, and then we're going to be left with something that looks like this. All right, now we just need to get our building blocks, and we're going to make a nice little barrier all the way around, like so. Now these blocks in the corners, if you don't want them there, you can go ahead and knock them out. If you want them there for decoration reasons, go ahead and leave them. Doesn't matter. Okay, now we're going to take our blue ice, temporary block, and then put all of our blue ice above all of our soul soil. Now we should have something that looks like this. All right, now we can go ahead and start putting our lava in. If you're just doing the 2 buckets, just put one in this back corner, another one in this back corner, and then they'll go ahead and flow like so. If you want to make it as absolutely efficient as possible, go ahead, make all of this source. Not necessary, but it will ensure that it's as efficient as possible. And now we have something that looks like this. All right, and then lastly, we just need a way to be able to look up here to mine. So go ahead and put into scaffolding like so. All right, now that's it. So now we can come up here and we can go ahead and just start mining away. And then see, just from that short time, we already almost have a stack. There you go. Short, simple, easy to make. Again, I'm Mostly Dark Link. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If there's something you'd like to see me build, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, see ya.